Open access journals provide many benefits for both authors and readers. However, some of these journals are questionable, operating only to make money without any scholarship. Predatory journals without a rigorous peer review process can take control of authors' work, misinform readers, and undermine public trust in peer review. There are several warning signs that you should look for when investigating the legitimacy of a journal. Good journals may also exhibit some of these signs, so use all of the information available to you and your best judgment to form an overall impression of the journal. Most open access journals are supported by authors in the form of a clearly stated publication fee, paid only when the article is accepted for publication. A predatory journal might require a submission or handling fee, which is paid whether or not the manuscript is accepted. A legitimate open access journal should also allow authors to retain the copyright to their article and release it under a Creative Commons license. A credible editorial board will support the validity of the journal. Research the board members to get a sense of their expertise and publication history. If you cannot find much information about the board, it is reasonable to have reservations, and do not submit your paper if the journal is missing an editorial board or an editor-in-chief. Dishonest publishers often expand their selection of journals to draw in more authors. In some cases, if a publisher is touting hundreds of new journals, it may not be supported by qualified editors. Again, look into the qualifications and publication history of the editors to confirm the credibility of the publisher. A good journal will receive enough content to publish an issue when scheduled. However, some dishonest publishers will project a deadline for publication and then fail to follow through. If you find that an issue was scheduled for a date that already passed and the issue is unavailable, you should be wary of submitting to that journal. Journals should make revenue with scholarly advertisements, such as for societies and manuscript service companies. Inappropriate advertisement is an indication that the journal is not tied to scholarship. Likewise, poor language and typos on the website could be a bad sign. Sometimes, a journal claims to be national or international to make it seem more established than it really is. Make sure the editorial board reflects the geography of the journal title. For example, if the word American is used in the journal title, the editorial board location should be based in America. Fundamental errors throughout published articles may indicate that the reviewers and editors were not truly familiar with the topic. Look for misspellings of scientific terminology and keep an eye out for repeated errors when browsing the journal. Journals in a specific discipline should provide the appropriate expertise to review the journal content. If the journal articles do not match the journal title and scope, chances are there is little to no editorial management. If you have concerns about an open access journal, investigate the journal with these 8 points in mind. Identifying a predatory journal before submitting your paper can help avoid a lot of confusion and frustration. To find more information about publishing your paper, visit our free Author Resource Center.